Is there enough bass in this? Honorable Eugene Mutimura, other ministers present, Fred Swanika, Dr. Donald Kabaruka, faculty and staff, fellow classmates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my single most honor and privilege to stand before you today as a proud member of the graduating class of 2019 and soon to be alumni of Africa's most innovative organization, according to Fast Company. When we began this journey 20 months ago, then Dean Modupe told us and welcomed us in some very sage words, "Don't waste my time." Now, when you hear words like that from a tall, cool and calm, 260 pounds of swag, West Point graduate, you sit up and take notice. No matter how challenging the journey over the last 20 months was, little did we know how gratifying, life-changing, and full of growth it would be. 20 months ago, we all dared to do hard things for Africa's future by taking the chance to be part of Africa's history and the 3 million African leaders by 2035 challenge that Fred and the Africa Leadership Group had dared to set. Nearly 12 years ago, I sat in the audience as a fellow at TED Global Africa in Arusha, Tanzania, and listened to Fred share his dream of a peaceful and prosperous Africa by developing change agents for the continent. In 2010, at an ALN event in Sandton, I sat in the audience as Archie spoke of this powerful business network that he and Fred had set up to encourage intra-African trade, investment, and collaboration. In many ways, this moment today connects the dots and brings my deep love for Africa full circle. I stand before you today to challenge myself, my classmates, alumni, and future African leaders to carry the mantle forward and build the Africa we have always dreamed of. An Africa that creates jobs, adds value to its natural resource wealth, and builds businesses that solve for the challenges that we face on the continent. Now, it has been said that in Africa, an ALUSB MBA student is raised by the community, and that certainly rang true for us throughout this MBA journey. From the late night phone calls to classmates and accountability partners, to our group chat debates and commentary, especially during Leadership Lab webinars, to our adventures exploring the beautiful city of Kigali and making any space that we took over come alive, we came into this program as strangers, but now leave as a well-knit family and community. We say thank you to our families, friends, co-workers, and others who had to listen to us complain about being drowned in assignments and missing life events because we had PCAB, LL, HLT, and PAG meetings and all other assignments due. We're pretty sure that all sounded Wakandan to you. But thank you nonetheless for standing by us and supporting our dreams. A special thank you has to go to Professor Catherine Duggan. For igniting an eternal flame in us to do more for this continent than we have or will ever receive from it, and to identify ourselves as the leaders who are crazy enough to change this great continent's fortunes as women and men in the arena and not on the sidelines. We will never forget the lifelong lessons we learned here, and we carry them forward knowing that it is in us to make a beautiful Africa rise. To my classmates, that I am proud to represent before you today, I say go forth and make all your dreams a reality, because you never know what you will inspire in others, the level of impact it will have on the lives of millions, and the dots you will provide and connect for countless lives. I would like to echo the words of the late Kwame Nkrumah, who once said, "The task ahead is great indeed, and heavy is the responsibility. And yet, it is a noble and glorious challenge, a challenge which calls for the courage to dream, the courage to believe, the courage to dare, the courage to do, the courage to envision, the courage to fight, the courage to work, and the courage to achieve the highest excellencies and the fullest greatness of man. Dare we ask for more in life? As I end my speech today, I implore all of you to have the resilience and the courage to do hard things for Africa's century, for there's no greater calling, no responsibility than this. I thank you.